Uncle Dave is under fire again. Homebuyers call out Ramsey's unrealistic mortgage advice because it doesn't work for the average American anymore. So the three things they want you to do is put a 20% down payment, have a 15-year fixed rate, and then this third one is kind of where it becomes impossible for the average American, is 25% of your net income. So if you look at the median household income in this country, it's around $85,000. Your take-home pay would be $5,795, and 25% of that would be $1,448. So if you could pull this off, this is great advice, but this just isn't going to work in today's market because the house you could get with zero debt would be $180,000. And if you look at the state's average home cost, there is nothing under $200,000. Now, somewhere in Ohio, could you find something for $180,000? Absolutely. But in most states, this isn't doable. And the average cost of a house in our country right now is $400,000. Even if you look at Florida, my home state, $405,000. So here's where it gets difficult for the average home buyer. If you buy a $400,000 house, you put down your 20%, 15-year fixed rate, the payment out the door is $3,300 with property taxes and homeowner insurance as well. So you would have to gross $200,000 in order for your 25% net to cover that payment. But that's only 12% of the country. What if you live in an area like most Americans now, where you can't get a house for under $400,000, or even in Orlando, $300,000 is the lowest. So if you don't make enough money, do you suggest people move? Do you suggest people rent? Or do we update it to a lower down payment, 30-year fixed, and a higher percentage of the net pay? Because what's the cost if someone doesn't get into a house long term?